Hey, what's up? What's the word?
That shot hit him hard, so he couldn't get his intro off too good. Go ahead, bring your intro, man. Bring the intro in.
He just did it for me though, man. It's your boy Cody Mack here, man. I'm here in the rack right now. What's the word? We took the show on the road today, man. We hit the House of Blues with the homie Symba. Now it's crazy, like, following up behind two like amazing interviews, Bree specific, and we just did my big bro DJ Daphis.
Yes, sir.
Like, I was talking to my producer, Cindy, like, I'm like, yo, I don't even know how we finna follow up. It was like, they did an amazing job.
Oh, we gonna make it even better.
So, I guess what I want to start with is the project, man. Like,
Yeah.
I really want to say that project, just listening to that project, I really feel like it's like telling the story of like my life and like what I'm going through as a creative and as a boss and I'm
Yes,
trying
sir.
to elevate to that next level.
Yes, sir.
So I was like, I want to say, man, like, how did you put that in words?
Because I feel like, man, sometimes, right, when you're an up-and-coming artist, people don't give you the real information. They give you these cliche-ass answers. So, like, I remember watching interviews as a kid, and people be like, stay strong, stay positive, believe in yourself. This is how you make it. But it's like, all right, what goes into that? You know what I mean? Like, what do I gotta do to believe in myself? What's the steps to doing that? So, like, you learn a lot. You learn, you know, how to play a role, how to be different. Sometimes I used to come in studios and they used to look at me like the weed man. I was from California, and I always come through with the best gas. You know, we got the best weed in California. You know what I mean? I used to come through and they'd be like, where the weed? But that's what kept me in the room. That's what kept people talking to me. That's what kept me being able to be around these circles and in these rooms to where I could learn, okay, this where he going wrong. This what this person doing wrong. Like I always say, I had courtside seats to a lot of people's success. I had courtside seats to a lot of people's failures. So I always said, when I get my time, I ain't gonna do this, or I'm gonna do this. You know what I mean? I was able to see it. So it's a process trying to get on in this game. People don't just give you interviews. People don't just give you features. People don't just give you what you're looking for. You gotta get out and go get it. And for me, I always been somebody that had to get up on my own too and get out here and go get it. I come from the Bay Area. We got a lack of infrastructure in the Bay. Our studios ain't the best. Producers don't really understand a universal sound. It's very regional. So for me, I said, you know what, when I get my time just through moving around, I'm gonna make sure that I speak to the masses. I'm gonna speak to everybody, but still be a Bay Area individual and represent the Bay on a big platform, but I'm gonna do it to where it could be universally accepted, you know what I mean, and people can digest it. So a lot of these lyrics, people might think I go in the booth and just come up with this shit. Some days, bro, I go home and write verses for 5 days. You know what I mean? Sit in there. What's this concept? You know, I call people, hey, sis, how you feel when you feel like you can't win for nothing? Man, my nigga done cheated on me. It's this, it's that. I ain't feeling good today. I don't feel like going to work. Boom, I'm writing this down. You know what I mean? I'm putting these things down on my pen, and I go in the booth and I word it in a way to where if you black, white, Hispanic, Asian, no matter what, you could feel this and you could understand what I'm saying about this process. And that's really where results take time is. It's for me to show the world where I'm at right now. I ain't got no #1 record. I ain't got no #1 album, but I'm gonna get it. And it might not be this one, but this is where I'm at right now. This is what's going on right now. I'm going in people's sessions that I don't even like their music, nodding to their music like it's dope to keep this relationship and stay in the room, right? Doing interviews you don't want to do, staying up late, missing time with my child. I ain't seen my son in 3 weeks. I ain't seen him in 3 weeks. His birthday next week.
You hitting on all the things, the topics I want to speak on, because what you're saying right now, a lot of people don't get their part of the grind.
Yeah.
Like, as an individual that's trying to put on for Chicago, to try to put on for black media from Chicago.
Yeah.
You move around, you understand like how you say about the Bay Area, it's a ceiling. You kept saying like it's a ceiling that y'all get.
It's a ceiling.
It's the same thing here with media and just the industry in Chicago. It's like it's a ceiling we get. So as a person that feels that, you know what I mean, what you going through,
Yeah.
like, I was in the crib like, damn, he talking about the situation with his girl. Like, he can't even see his child. Like, that shit was hitting, bro. Like, you're on another level. But another thing that stand out to me that was hitting is taking the value, never underestimate the value of opportunity, right?
Facts.
You talked about how you met Nipsey.
Yeah.
Lied to the man, told him like you ain't even from LA.
Yeah.
As soon as you get back to the crib, you drove 6 hours to LA to get in the studio.
Bro. I ain't even go home and get clothes, bro. I had my car parked at this girl house I was talking to at the time. And it's crazy because I was cheating on my girl with this girl, right? So I left my car at her spot to make her feel like I rock with her. I was lying to both of them, right? But I left my car over there and I was in Atlanta for this festival. And I got back to the Bay. My flight was booked to the Bay. And I told bro that I had a spot in LA. I didn't have a spot in LA. One of my homies did. I knew I had somewhere to stay in LA, but it wasn't my spot. So when I got back to the Bay, bro, I ain't even go home because I knew if I would have went home, I was gonna have to have this whole conversation about where I was going, when I was coming back, all these different things. Like, I'm not even trying to do that. So I went, got my car. I ain't even tell her I picked the car up. I just left. Just jumped straight on the road. I got on the Grapevine. The Grapevine is like when you driving from the Bay to LA, this when you know you close. When you get to the Grapevine, you basically like 45 minutes out. So the Grapevine is like these hills that you drive through, and then you come through the hills, and then you come down into LA, right? So I text him when I got on the Grapevine. I'm like, yeah, bro, I just landed back in LA. Let me know when you in the studio. It just so happened he was in the studio that night. So he told me, bro, we in the studio tonight, pull up. I'm like, bet. I go get some food, I go to the bro crib, take a shower, chill, needed some clothes, right? Went to Zara, bought a few little fly outfits for a cheap price, cause I ain't have it to go to Neiman's at the time, you feel me? Went to Zara, got fly, and I pulled up on him. We pulled up on him, bro. He came downstairs, he had a studio downtown LA, had a black Benz. He came downstairs and we went upstairs. The first thing I noticed was he had a wall full of books. Wall full of books, all these different type of books. Think Poor and Grow Rich, right? Rich Dad, Poor Dad, like all these different books, like he had them. And my cameraman was like, man, like you read this much? He was like, I read every day. He's like, that's something as black men we gotta get better at is just reading. And he was like, pick any book you wanna pick. And my cameraman at the time, he picked the 22 Immutable Laws of Branding. He picked that book. He read the book. He was so intrigued in the book, it made me go buy the book. So I bought the book and I read the book, and it literally changed my life because it taught me just like, man, like as an artist, you know different from a can of Pepsi. You a brand, you a product. So how do you sell yourself? You know what I mean? What gives you your identity? What makes somebody want to buy into you? And at the time, I was trying to be this artist that had jewelry and go to the club and pop these bottles and all this shit. But I'm like, who am I as an individual? I'm somebody that want to see everybody together. I'm somebody that want to see my people win. So instead of me trying to be this cool nigga in the club, why don't I just stand on that? Why don't I just stand on bringing people together, speaking on honest shit, telling the truth? If I hate watching interviews because people giving cliche answers, why don't I go do interviews that give people the answers? And that's literally what that book taught me how to do. And ever since, bro, I've been this way. It's just this me. This who I am. Like, I don't know how to change it.
Well, like, I see how authentic you are. Like, have your team or like being this authentic and being this like humble and like embracing people like this, have it ever had any like negative outcomes?
Yeah, because sometimes you get a lot of people that take advantage of you. They take your kindness for weakness. So they'll take it like, oh, this nigga cool, I could capitalize on him. I'm gonna go hang with him because he allowed me to be around, but then they around trying to enhance their situation. So they only coming around, bringing this girl around, bringing this dude around to help make them look cool so they could go get some money from this side or do whatever it may be. So they using you. And like I tell people all the time, it's okay to use me, just don't misuse me. And people don't know the difference. So they'll end up turning using you into misusing you. And they start trying to take from your platform, and then you introducing them into people, and This person done taught you something. This person rocking with you, but then they going behind your back talking about, well, you know, I taught Sim how to do this, or, you know, I'm the one that told Sim to wear the bucket hat like this, so they could get the credit, so they could have this conversation with this person. Only to enhance their situation. When in all actuality, if we rocking as a team, why does it matter what you doing for me if I'm doing everything for us as a team?
It's valid.
You know what I mean? So you learn this as you go, and you start learning, okay, this person can't be around, this person can't be around. I got friends, bro, that was there in the beginning of my career. They not here right now because they don't know how to be here. They gonna get in here and say the wrong things, do the wrong things, want to do some shit that f everything up for everybody when we all trying to eat. So it's like, if I allow you to be in this room right now, man, you f***ing up how my son finna eat in 10 years because you want a picture with a nigga. You want a female to look at you a certain way and you gonna cut off the money just because you want to be cool to this bitch? Like, come on, bro, it's bigger than that.
Nah, you hitting that
It's
shit
bigger
right on
than
the,
that.
you hitting it right on the head. So how do you go about choosing that though? Like, how do you go like, yo, I want you to rock with me. I want you to be on my team. I like the way you do. Like, what's that thing, that distinctive thing that you look into people when you want to put them on your squad?
Looking for genuine people. My cameraman right here, right? I used to try to pay this motherfucker for months. He wouldn't take no money. It's my brother right here. Bro, I got this watch. Put this on in the video. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we moving like this. We do. It ain't about like what this person want to do or what benefits us as a team. So when I see people making sacrifices for the team, that's the person that belong. It's a million cameramen out here, bro. We can go hire the best cameraman in the world. Fuck them. Because they wasn't there. Bro was there. Them the people you keep around. That's who you build with, because they gonna be there with or without the money. It ain't about the money. It's about all of us getting the access to go get the money. So if I could put us in position to where I'm the rapper to make everybody pay attention, and then he's around, he could go meet some people at MTV. Now he's shooting some shit for MTV. I just had Fee, my best friend. He in meetings with Julie Greenwald and Craig Cowman and Mike Kaiser now. People can't even talk to these people.
No, those some high execs right there.
And that's what it's about. That's what it's about. It ain't about just like what I could get for myself, what we could do for everybody. And that's what I was saying about the jewelry earlier. Like, ain't about how many watches a motherfucker got or how much jewelry you rocking, how many jobs you creating, how many people you taking care of, how many people you getting out the fucking ghetto to actually not have to go through the shit we see every day as black individuals. We living our life, bro, out here off music, media, content. Niggas ain't gotta be in the streets no more, but they told us that's the only thing we could do. So if I could be the person to say, hey, bro, hold the camera. Hey, bro, go grab a bag. You can make 100, 200,000 a year grabbing the bag. You can make $1 million a year holding the camera. What the f we wanna go shoot for? It's deeper, bro, it's bigger. You know what I'm saying? And by having that understanding, I'm gonna do everything I could do, every interview, every conversation, hug every mama, kiss every baby, shake every fan's hand in the fucking audience to make sure, bro gonna get that million. Bro gonna get this record, we gonna get this record. Bro gonna grab the bag, he gonna get paid. Everybody gonna be straight. That's what it's about to me, making sure everybody's straight.
Nah, that's valid. Now, we spoke on fatherhood earlier, you know, briefly. So you miss out on, you said you haven't seen your seed in 3 weeks.
Yeah, man, I ain't seen my little man.
Like, that's, I know as a father, that gotta hurt.
It do, but I'm out here doing the right shit. If I was out here doing bad shit, it'd hurt, but I'm doing the right thing. Like, I'm trying to make sure he's straight.
How does that go? Are you with his mom?
Yeah, we still together.
All right, so I guess I want to go into like, how does that like go? How does she feel about that? Like, yo, y'all not like you ain't.
She understand my life. Before she was a girlfriend, she was my best friend. So she didn't allow me time to grow. That's where the record trust issues come from on the project. I done cheated on her. I done the wrong things, you know, but I'm a work in progress. You know, I still have my moments of buying into temptation, meeting different women and all these different things, but I'm a young man, I'm growing up. You can't expect me to be perfect at this age. I'm growing, I'm learning how to treat you My daddy ain't teach me how to treat a woman. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm learning that as I gotta go. Don't bash me for that. Like allow me time to grow. And if you're gonna allow me that time, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna grow and I'm gonna get this information to be able to treat you the right way. But it's timing. I'm gonna fuck up. I'm gonna get it wrong. I ain't gonna always get it right. I'm a work in progress. But bear with me and help me get it right. You know what I mean?
You know what? That soundbite right there. Every time I talk to a girl and we get into it, I'm gonna just play that over the phone. Right? I'm gonna play that right over the phone. Give me out the
it's real though, bro. That's why
joke.
results take time. Like, it take a motherfucker damn near 28, 30 years to learn who they are as an individual. How you gonna expect me to learn you in a few years or you learn who I am? It take time. It take time, bro. I tell women all the time, right? We at a disadvantage as men, especially men in media and hip hop, right? How many girls you see every day that's like, damn, she bad as hell. Like, she cool as fuck. I can rock with her, right? So you could we can go outside right now and find a basic looking female. Like, ain't that cute? Nothing, right? Go to Neiman Marcus, get her makeup done, put some heels on her, put her in a dress, she gonna look like that bitch. But go find an ugly put some shoes on this, put some Louis, you ugly. You walk ugly, you talk ugly, your swag ugly, you don't know what you talking about, nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even wanna deal with you. You ain't confident as a man, nothing. So we see this every day versus a female that may see once or twice a month, a man they actually would want to deal with. We see it every day. So the temptation factor for us is higher. And as young individuals, they gotta allow us time to develop. We ain't gonna get it right off the bat.
That's valid. That's valid, man. My producer telling me I gotta close out on you gotta hit the stage. Right. All right. Me and you gonna lock in, bro.
For sure.
Like it's a lot we gotta talk about.
For sure. Next time I'm out here, I'm gonna for sure make sure I pull up on you. We gonna shoot the shit for sure.
Man, it's Cody Mack. What's the word? And we out.
Hey. What's up? What's the word?